Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at The King's Game, Episode 3. Now, I won't lie, I actually think that the way they're doing this series in general is actually pretty cool. You know, I was a little hesitant for always to get flashbacks. I wasn't sure if that would work out. But at the same time, I think it's kind of interesting to see the flashbacks that are so far very important to show how the King's Game went in the beginning for Nobuyaki. You know, seeing the fact of how far he was willing to go and even what he would do for his friends, like, for example, having, Chemi, his girlfriend, actually have sex with, his friend Naoyo. That right there shows, like, some serious friendship. Like, I don't think there's very many people, if anyone in the world, that could really do that on, just a whim. But he really cares about his friend, obviously, and, even she realized that that was the case. So it had to be done for the survival in the King's Game, at least. Meanwhile, though, we're seeing that chick, Natsuki, basically lose her freaking mind. Like, holy crap, she became a yandere, like, over in the course of 2 seconds. What the hell happened to this chick? Was this her character the whole time? Or I almost wonder if the King's Game made her into this type of character, because, people aren't realizing yet. It's kind of amazing me. The King's Game is not of this earth. There are things about it that make no sense, and it's kind of law that it does to people. You can see already from just what happened last week's episode with the whole, the guy hanging himself. Why would he do that? He was so happy about surviving, then 2 seconds later walks out like a zombie and then hangs himself. Equally, why is her character, this girl's character, who looked normal for the most part, all of a sudden a psychopath? There has to be more than that to meet the eye, like, there has to be more to this that isn't fully explained, I should say, probably the best way. I think the way I said it before is kind of confusing, but you get the point. But yeah, solid episode overall. Kenta, one of the cooler main characters I've seen in a while. I really hope his character doesn't die, but knowing the show, it's probably gonna happen. And to be honest with you, what sucks is that everyone seems to be following Natsuki, even though they see that she's like a psycho now, because I guess her popularity was so relevant before. They're deciding to follow her leadership, which that's scary, in itself. So it's basically 3 people versus a class of what I think. I want to say there's like 19 students because it's 2021. So 19 students on the other side, and then we have, basically Nobuyaki, Kenta, and this other girl with the twin tails that the Kenta's trying to basically protect, which is very interesting. But man, did you guys see him slap? He slapped the crap out of Natsuki. Like, he just slapped her in the face and just knocked her to the side. That was crazy. Honestly, I'm really thinking that this show could be something that will be very interesting. The problem is, though, I wonder how long they're going to keep the flashbacks going. If they do the flashbacks up to the end, that's going to be an issue. I'm going to have really this kind of thing where I don't want to see flashbacks till the very last episode, to be honest with you. But if they do the way they're doing right now, because I think for the most part, the whole sequence of events that they're going through, they're basically speeding through the manga story. So if I had to guess, and this is a guesstimation here, folks, if I had to guess, by episode 7 or maybe 6... we can possibly see the end of the first King's Game story being told if they just skip the more, unnecessary content. We don't really need to know every single death of that. We need to see how it works, though, and I think the way they're doing it, showing the past game versus the one now, is a good way of doing that. But equally, if it goes on too long, I think then it's just kind of a flashback. They might as well just have a 2-season type show, because essentially that's what you're doing. You're throwing 2 shows, if you think about it, in one episode. But anyways, what are your guys' thoughts? I would love to know in the comments below. Tell me. As always, if you liked this review, hit the subscribe button, share the video around, etc. Check out my Throwback Thursday review that I put up for Buso Renkin. I feel like I reviewed Buso Renkin way back on the channel, but I'm gonna do Throwback Thursdays. I'm actually gonna do these reviews, and even if they are reviews I've done already, think of almost as updated, because obviously I've learned a lot in terms of reviewing stuff on this channel, and I've learned a lot just from my own nature of watching stuff. So, I think for the most part it'd be kind of interesting even if I do go back, because I know some people want me always think of going back to some shows I reviewed, so I might do that. But really what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make this month, especially with the throwbacks, shows that are related to Halloween stuff. So after today, that's not going to be the case with, it's not going to be more shonen stuff for a little bit. But everything that's going to be following, I'll try to do a kind of Halloween related thing for the Thursdays. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button with that video too, and help me share that video around. I will talk to you guys later. Have a brilliant, blessed day, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye.